Azad, you look good on camera.
I want to see girls face.
Let's go orbit.
Yo guys,
اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. As we see, actually, Brother Riyad already spoke about in the book, in the chapter 5, in the early hour, in the book on the hours, chapter 5, explaining the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He already actually talked about most of the points, which is actually, so I'm just not going to repeat it. But I'm just going to spoke about the first couple of topics that some of the brothers supposed to do, but he couldn't, he's not here, so. In the spending in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Allah says, lend unto God a goodly loan, whatever good you shall forward on your behalf, you shall find it with God as better and richer in rewards. Which means Allah give you wealth and spend from the wealth that you have that Allah gives you. So that's why we should spend, and we have to spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which Allah recommended us to do. Next slide. And this is so as you know, this is so many hadith and so many Quranic ayah that Allah mentioned in the Quran and hadith that we should spend in the way of Allah as much as you can, even though if it is a quarter or what's your ability? Doesn't Allah look at your ability, not look at your what, not another thing besides your ability. Spending as Tirmidhi, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, a generous person is close to Allah, close to paradise, close to people, and far from hell. However, a miserly person is far from Allah, far from paradise, far from people, but close to hell. Allah loves more an ignorant man who is generous than a worshipper who is miserly. So I hope you understand what Prophet Muhammad was trying to explain in this hadith and about the people who spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the point is, this is actually part of, this is a way of Allah is called, in Arabic word is sadaqah, which is known as charity. Also known as charity. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about this on Surah Ad-Darb, Surah number 76, 8 to 9. As they feed for the love of Allah, the indigent, the orphan, and the captive, saying, we feed you from the sake of Allah alone, no reward do we desire or not thank. So, as that's why he's saying that we should do anything for the sake of Allah, even if he's helping to others, and so on and so forth. Another, if someone becomes engaged with generosity and love for his fellow man, and his giving knows no bounds, and return Allah promises ease for him in all his efforts until he reaches eternal bliss. And this is another ayah from Surah Al-Lail 92, 4 to 10, which is also saying Allah promises for eternal bliss. Surely your striving is to diverse ends, and for him who gives is God consciousness and believes the truth from him shall we make easy and the path towards ease. But as for him who is niggardly, behaves as if he is self-sufficient and denies the truth for him, shall we make easy the path towards virtue. So that's the spending. Next slide, please. This is this is the spending on the fellow human beings, which is family, relatives, the needy, the orphans, the destitute, and this is another part of another aspect of sadaqah, which is also known as infaq fi sabilillah, spending in the way of God. And Allah says, who is there who will give a loan to me? He's asking us, and even though Allah give everything that we have, we possess, but He's still Allah telling us that who is there who will give any other loan. Actually, there is another point over here, so it didn't come through in a while. So this is which is we have indeed our messenger clear to you, so that we might use your own reason. Barely, this is another surah from Hadith.
What do you mean?
Surah Hadith 57, 12 to 18. Barely, as for man and woman who accept the truth as the truth, and who offer up unto Allah a goodly loan, they will imply repaid. There shall be no reward in the life to come. Did you complete?
All you gave me.
MashaAllah.
I have 2 more slides.
Okay, so then give me on the flashlight again.
It's alright. Just stay right now.
Yeah,
Just say it. We'll listen.
let me say that. This is about I think it is hitting touched also. The small charity. That's right. No? Okay, he actually didn't go through because the first chapter didn't talk about didn't came through because the other part was not here. So anyways, this is called small charity. The meeting a Muslim brother with a smiling face is a good word of engagement and paradise, and praise our acts of sadaqah, which is like, smile. You meet a brother, you smile with a smiley face. It's not like, any other person. This is also small sadaqah. And about this, Abi ibn Hatim has related that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, every one of you will certainly meet Allah on that day that he meets you. There will be no curtain between them, not any indicator. He shall then say, did I not send you a messenger who will convey you the message to you? He will reply, certainly. He shall then say, did I not give property or show favor on you? He will reply, certainly. Then he will look into his right and see only Jahannam. And then he will look on his left and see only Jahannam.
The Jannah.
No Jannah. Because people, this is about who's not giving the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will Jahannam. And then Prophet said, guard against the fire, even though it is with half a date. And if anyone does not have even that much, he should do so with a good word. It is Sahih al-Bukhari, which is related by Habib bin Hatim. Prophet says about people who did not spend what's going to happen in the hereafter about them. So I guess this is it. Anyone has questions on this?
Thank you.
You guys were done. Is there more still?
Look at